What is up, people? Hope everyone is having a great day and getting ready for the holidays and New Year's and Christmas and all that stuff. I just want to do a quick little update for you guys. So today I took the LS E36 to OSW for its first event. After work for a couple hours a night, I've been tinkering away at it and replaced a bunch of stuff and got it running right, new rack and pinion. Everything that was wrong with the car I fixed, and I thought it was pretty safe to take it to OSW for an event and see how it did. Didn't film much, or actually didn't film anything at all. Met up with a couple friends and they were filming some stuff, but I just went today to enjoy the car and not worry about filming or anything like that. Just watch the gauges and concentrate on the car, make sure everything was good. And the car was sick. So I got the car realigned, running 18s on it now instead of the 17s, same alignment specs, all of that stuff. But the car, it took me a couple laps to get it. It's like not really self-steering like it used to. Not a big deal, drove through it, took a couple laps to get it dialed, and then we were ripping. There's always that one more time situation. It was our second run group. I was getting ready to call it quits. I was sitting in the car, I'm like, car is sick, we did it. Everything is good, car is performing well, idling, not running hot, not overheating, not dripping a drop of anything. It was good. I was actually impressed with it. So I decided to do another run with my friend Georgie, and yeah, it's just went out. I was taking the gear ratio. I have a 391 and AR5, so the ratios are a little weird. So I was starting in second gear, doing a quick shift to third, and doing all of the skid pad in third gear, just left foot braking and just using third gear for everything. And the car was doing well, super well, actually. Very impressed with it. Last run of the day, put new tires on it, aired them down to like 20 PSI. Went out, started in second, shifted third, entered, and well, I'll insert the clip here.
having a bad day today.
Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, so that happened. I don't know. I haven't evaluated the car yet, but there were multiple chunks of flywheel and clutch and transmission under the car. Everything in the engine bay is completely burnt up. The harness is burnt up. Injectors are burnt up. Like I said, just a quick overview. It's completely covered in fire extinguisher, and there's mosquitoes everywhere, but it's completely covered in fire extinguisher material stuff. I'm gonna rinse off because I know it's not good. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, that was terrifying. Actually, the video, like it looks like I got out really fast in the video, and but in the car, in the moment, it felt like I was in the car for like 5 minutes. There's no shifter cover, so the inside of the car was just on fire. My arm got a little toasty, but it could have been way worse. There's like a 3-inch hole in the floorboard on the passenger side from flywheel or clutch or something going through the floorboard. So if there would have been a passenger, that would have been very dangerous. It broke in third gear on limiter, probably around 6,000 RPMs, and yeah, it was gnarly. Definitely one of the scariest moments that I've had, and racing or drifting or anything like that. But we got out of the car, we extinguished the fire. No injuries besides a little burn. So we're good. We're solid. Man, these mosquitoes are crazy. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to, this was going to be a pretty cool video with all of the stuff leading up to, driving, and it's great, good. But unfortunately stuff happens, and it is what it is. So I'm going to attempt to get the car off the trailer in the shop, and that's where it's going to hibernate for a while until I figure out what exactly that I want to even do with the car at this point. So yeah, so kind of a sad, shitty video, unfortunately. I just rinsed all the fire extinguisher stuff off, but it definitely took its toll. The heat and so it is what it is. Unfortunately, this is the second transmission in it already. One event, by the way. So second trans, God only knows what's all broken. I'll have to get it up on jack stands and analyze everything. But this car, I'm taking a break from it, guys. So I'm going to let it hibernate in here until it starts bugging me, and I want to dig into it and kind of see what's going on. But kind of contemplating whether or not to just, version 3 eventually, no time soon. Like, I've dumped, probably $1,200 in the past 2 days just to get to this event. And yeah, so it happens, whatever. I'm not super bummed about it, but I just don't know if I want to continue on with this whole LS E36 thing. So kind of just want to go back to what I had before, which was a budget seat time stallion car, whether it be E36, E46, 350Z, something. Kind of thinking about going that route and just letting this sit until I'm ready to work on it again, or I don't know, we'll see. I hope this is definitely going to be the last update you guys get from me this year. Christmas is coming, and we have plans and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, sorry to leave you guys on a bad note, but maybe it's not all, everything happens for a reason. So, version 3, maybe better. Maybe I'll get a seat time car. Who knows? You guys will have to just check in. I'll do a video on the damage and everything at some other point. That'll probably be the next video, just to see what all's bad. I got to pull the whole swap back out anyway. So I'll get everything out eventually, and I'll definitely document it and just see what I don't even know what happened. I have no idea. I assume that the flywheel exploded. There's a hole in the floorboard on the passenger side. It's kind of like split. It's like 3 inches long, and thank God there was no one sitting on the passenger side, because they would have probably lost a toe or two. But Really weird, really weird. Like I said, I was in third gear, floating around limiter, which was 6,500 RPMs when it broke, and there were massive chunks of flywheel laying on the track. Who knows? But yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll come back. We always do. So until the next one, I hope you guys have a great holiday and New Year's and all of that stuff. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.